Seniors may be seated. Good evening, everyone. I am Tyler Hall, and I am the senior class president of the class of 2018. I'd like to welcome everyone to the 2018 Senior Awards Night. Thank you to the parents, school officials, the community, and the students of the class of 2018 for joining together tonight to honor the astonishing accomplishments and talents of our class, but most importantly, to see the one-of-a-kind display of community support. Please sit back and enjoy this eventful night. I'd like to call up Raj Patel, the secretary of the class of 2018.
Thank you, Tyler. We would now like to recognize our former class officers. When your name is called, please rise, and please hold your applause until the end. Freshman year, Stephen Porton, Riley Melton, Jared Bungie, and Sarah Hine. Sophomore year, Nathan Flaherty, Riley Melton, Tyler Hull, and Sarah Hine. Junior year, Trenton DeVito, Riley Melton, Tyler Hull, and Sarah Hine. Senior year, Tyler Hull, Riley Melton, and Sarah Hine. Let's give a round of applause to these great officers. Now off to our first MC of the night, Teresa Kramer.
Thank you, Raj. Now to start off the evening with the presentation of the Sons and Daughters of the American Revolution Award, as well as the American Legion School Medal Awards, I have the honor of introducing our superintendent, Mrs. Kathy Countryman, to the stage.
Thank you, Teresa. Well, welcome everyone. What an amazing evening. As Tyler said, tonight you'll see how much this community values education and has so much hope and faith in you and their support. So sit back, relax. While some people say this is a long evening, you should enjoy every moment of it because it's really special for all of you. So welcome, and welcome to the parents and anyone else who is here this evening to celebrate these young adults. As Teresa said, I get the honor this evening of presenting the Sons of the American Revolution as well as the Daughters of the American Revolution. So if I could please have Allison Couvert come to the stage. I would also have asked Stephen Porton to join us, but Stephen is representing the Spartans at the state track meet today. So as we begin Memorial Day weekend, what an amazing way to start our awards tonight. So Allison is being honored this evening with the Daughter of the American Revolution Award. First of all, I'd like to talk a little bit about Allison. We all know that she has amazing leadership skills, that she is a person of high character and integrity, and most of all, I think we've seen lots of examples from her of just plain old great heart. So you are the perfect candidate for this, and I'd like to congratulate you on the Daughters of the American Revolution Award. So Allison Couvert. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Go ahead. Yeah. And we'll make sure that Stephen gets his award also. We would also like to recognize him for outstanding citizenship, as well as his attributes as an athlete. We see him running all over town, so we wish him well, and we know he'll do the Spartans proud this weekend. Next, I have the honor of introducing the American Legion Award winners, but before I do that, well, actually, let's bring them up. Let's have Rosemary Nelson come to the stage, please. As well as Tyler Hull. So this evening, these two individuals will be receiving the American Legion Award for the senior year. Come on up, Tyler. You don't get to stand down there. Yeah. So what I'd like to do, though, is many of you have been awarded the American Legion Award throughout your educational career. If you were ever a recipient, and some of you in the audience that are not current students might also have been recipients, I know one person, Bill Nicholas, told me that as they came in. If you would please stand. Any American Legion recipients? Congratulations. So what I'm going to do is just read from their certificate because I can't do it justice if I don't do that for each of you. So the American Legion School Award recognizes the American Legion high qualities of courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service, which are necessary for the protection of the fundamental institutions of our government in the advancement of society. I think that Rosemary, as well as Tyler, are great examples of all of those attributes, and to the class of 2018, I think they serve you well as these representatives. So congratulations to each of you.
Up next, I'd like to welcome Mr. Jeff Kiker to the stage to present the Sycamore Rotary Scholarships.
Good evening. I'm here tonight representing the nearly 105 members of the Sycamore Rotary Club. I am proud to continue the Sycamore Rotary Club's long and well-established tradition of awarding these scholarships to Sycamore High School seniors. Our club supports the Sycamore schools through multiple programs and initiatives, such as the Rotary Student of the Month Award, the Interact clubs at both the high school and the middle school, the Early Act clubs at North Grove and South Prairie, the Sycamore Rotary Reader Program, the Argentina Sister City Exchange Program, the Rotary Youth Exchange Program, and one of my personal favorites tonight, the awarding of the Sycamore Rotary Scholarships. We're awarding 9 scholarships tonight. Of those scholarships, one is for academic excellence in honor of Rotarian Walter Haushold. Another is intended for field of study in honor of Rotarian John Bauer, and our most recently named scholarship is the Dr. John Ovitz Award for school engagement. There are 6 additional awards based on application criteria. Our scholarship committee is made up of Rotarians and members of our club, and as always, as evidence was this year, the decisions come from a long, drawn-out process that proved very difficult in many cases. So without further ado, I am pleased to announce the following 2018 Sycamore Rotary Scholarships. For the John Bauer Scholarship Award, Libby Swedberg. For the Dr. John Ovitz Award, Jocelyn Peck. The Walter Hauswald Scholarship, Kate Majerus. Now on to the Rotary Scholarships. First Rotary Scholarship, Jake Nienaber. Next Rotary Scholarship, Tyler Hull. The next Rotary Scholarship, Allison Versluis. Teresa Gramer. Grant Minahan. And the final award goes to Steve Porton, and I'll present that to the principal later. Thank you much.
Now it is my pleasure to invite Miss Jean Erlenborn up to present the Sycamore Women's Club Scholarship.
Thank you very much. The Sycamore Women's Club is an organization dedicated to community improvement by enhancing the lives of others through volunteer service. The Sycamore Club was established in 1908, and we're still here. For those who are not graduates of Sycamore High School and don't know how to add, that's 110 years now. It is my privilege to be here representing the club to bestow the scholarships on two deserving Sycamore High School graduates who have demonstrated leadership and service to both community and school. Would Sarah Hine and Sarah Horton please come up and receive their awards? And you are Sarah Hine. Okay, there you go. Wait a second. Don't go yet. There you go. Thank you. Sarah? Thank you. You're welcome, and there you go. You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Up next, presenting the DeKalb County Farm Bureau Scholarship, we welcome Mr. John Ward.
Good evening and congratulations to all of you. Representing the DeKalb County Farm Bureau Foundation, I am pleased to present the Farm Bureau Senior Scholarship to 3 deserving Sycamore students. Each year, Farm Bureau offers scholarships to students of Farm Bureau families. This year marks the 62nd year of giving scholarships to high school seniors. While the value of the scholarship has changed since 1956, the criteria for the scholarship remains the same. These winners being strong academics, solid leadership, and significant community service. This year, we are proud to award 10 scholarships throughout the county at $1,200 each to seniors. Students were selected by our scholarship committee for their outstanding achievements. On behalf of the DeKalb County Farm Bureau, I'd like to award the scholarships to Megan Fiddler, congratulations. Thank you. The second scholarship is Nathan Flaherty. The third certificate and scholarship goes to Elizabeth Swedberg. Thank you very much.
Continuing on with the presentation of the Sycamore Lions Club scholarships, I have the honor of inviting Mr. Kevin Berry to the stage. First, he will award the Sycamore Lions Career Scholarship. This award was open to any Sycamore High School senior who is in the upper third of their class and is pursuing a post-high school education in a field related to medical research, medical engineering or nursing, the prevention, improvement, or total elimination of sight or hearing impairments, teaching, special education, rehabilitation, or communicative development associated with sight or hearing. And the winner of this award is Jocelyn Peck.
Thank you so much.
Up next is the Sycamore Lions Charities and Volunteer Scholarship. This award was open to any Sycamore High School graduating senior who is planning on post-secondary education. Volunteer service is the basis for this award. I am pleased to announce the 5 winners of this award: Lainey Henson, Tyler Hall, Catherine Majerus, Melissa Nally, and Libby Swedberg. It is my privilege to now call up the Satterwhite family to present the Eric Les Satterwhite Scholarship.
Well, first of all, congratulations, everyone. Very proud of you. Now, it is our great pleasure that my family stands here today to recognize 2 recipients for the Leonard Eric Satterwhite Les Scholarship. Eric was a college-educated young man with a great personality and sense of humor who treated everyone with respect. What makes this award unique is that the money that started his scholarship 6 years ago came from citizens of Sycamore through a memorial fund when Eric passed away in 2007, unexpectedly in his sleep at the age of 33. This year, we have 2 awardees receiving $300 each. The first young lady shared that she walked the same halls in elementary, middle, and high school, played on the same playground at North School and in middle school, ran on the same football field as Eric. She plans on studying elementary education at Hope College in Holland, Michigan. The first recipient, Kate Majerus. The second young lady has a lively social life as Eric did. She's involved in many clubs and organizations. She volunteers often in community places such as Salem Lutheran Food Pantry and the Sycamore History Museum. She plans on majoring in early childhood education with minor in special education and Spanish at Western Illinois University. So that's 2 things she has wonderful. My sister is majors in that too. And Western is where I was close to going to school. So the recipient is Melissa Nally. Thank you.
Up next, I'd like to welcome Mrs. Kathy Countryman back to the stage to present the Dean Koppel Community Service Scholarship.
I have the honor this evening of representing the Koppel family. If I could please have Austin Schroeder and Allison Versluis come to the stage. So the Koppel family asked me to present these this evening, and one of the things that we all know, if you knew Dean Koppel, I think there's two things that you would think about him. Number one, community service, and number two, a true Spartan. So when they read the applications, they chose you, Austin, for the following reasons. They said that Austin was about helping others without expecting anything in return. And they also know that you saw the joy in people's faces when they were able to come and see all of the things that you were participating in with regard to athletics. So the Koppel family congratulates you on this honor this evening. Okay? And then Allison, you can stay here. Yep. And then Allison, the Koppel family, after reading your application, decided that they think that maybe you were a Koppel. So they said that your faith and church involvement, along with your desire to include all of your peers with special needs, struck a chord with every member of their family. So congratulations on behalf of the Koppels. Thanks, guys.
Continuing on with the Cal Doty Memorial Scholarship, it's my pleasure to invite Mr. Ben Doty to the stage.
Good evening. My grandfather, Cal Doty, attended Sycamore High School in the early 1940s, and at that time he worked several jobs, including getting up early in the morning and delivering mail for the post office before school. After graduating and serving in the Army, Cal started Doty & Sons Concrete Products with his father. It's a company that still operates today and is run by his sons. This scholarship was set up to award a student going into the trades who shows the same proclivity for hard work and ingenuity as my grandfather. And this year, I'm really proud to present this scholarship to a young man of incredible talent and character. It's Tom Limbaris.
Now I have the privilege of introducing our second MC of the night, Sarah Hine.
Thank you, Teresa. To begin with, I'd like to introduce Mr. and Mrs. David and Julie Pash, along with Mary Fredericks, in presenting the Aaron Pash Memorial Scholarship.
All right, good evening, everybody. Our son Aaron, I just want to tell you a little bit about him. He was a 2010 Sycamore High School graduate. Academically, he was a good student, but his passion really was to be an athlete and teammate. He earned the Tri-Athlete Award for 4 years for participating in soccer, basketball, track, and cross country. Member of the state track team in 2009 and 2010 to went to state, along with the state cross country team in 2009. After graduating, he went on to earn his associate degree at Kishwaukee College. He then transferred to the University of Minnesota, earning a Bachelor of Science degree in sports management. Upon graduating, he was hired by the University of Minnesota Athletic Department. A few months after graduation, Aaron was taken from us due to an accident. After his death, he changed many lives by becoming an organ and tissue donor. He may have moved from Sycamore, but his family and lifelong friends remain here. He will always be remembered for who he was as far as a person, teammate, and friend. As can be more evident in many ways, his life has been celebrated. From a tree being planted in honor here at the school, to this scholarship being made possible through donations given during a race organized by Christopher Hammes, a Sycamore classmate. At this time, with great honor and pride, we'd like to announce that this year's recipient of the Aaron Pash Memorial Scholarship is Kate Majerus.
Rose, the daughter of Donald and Rosemary Redmond, presenting the scholarship in memorial of her parents.
Thank you. I don't ever write anything down, I just talk, so I'll make it quick. I've been up here 37 years, each year for 37 years. My mom's been dead for 38, so she was gone a year when we took her memorial money and invested it, and that's why I give this scholarship. And there was 39 applicants this year, and I read through every one of them. And I just want you all to know, go for your dreams. My son was sitting where you guys are in 2010. He said, I want to learn Japanese and I want to learn international studies. And I thought, okay. So he said, I want to go to Illinois Wesleyan at Bloomington. Okay. He says, I probably won't be able to, Mom, will I? Well, somehow we got him there. And guess where he lives? Tokyo. So you guys can accomplish, if you want to go for it, okay? The first scholarship that I'm giving tonight is to a graduating senior. She's in FFA. She likes cheerleading, and she's going to further her education at Kishwaukee College, and she works at Texas Roadhouse, which I love. So she's a hardworking girl, Nicole Hurst. Congratulations, I'm going to hug you. Good luck to you. I'm giving a second scholarship tonight because I just think that 37, 38, 39 thing's kind of neat. I've never done that before. I've always given one. The community foundation where my parents' money is invested in an endowment, they said, well, you're set up for one, but if you want to give two, go ahead and just do what you want. So I am. The second scholarship is going to a young lady that I've known for about 5 years. She has all the qualities that my dad always said were so important in life. I think they're important too. And when I was at the high school committee with all these teachers picking and saying names, when I mentioned her name, one of the teachers said, he's sitting in the front row, he said to me, she's a go-getter. And I thought, yep. She is involved in community service. She says she's going to do something, she does it. It's really important to me. She's a people person, and I'm very proud to award Jocelyn Peck this scholarship. Congratulations. Don't cry. I'm not going to cry. You're not gonna cry. Congratulations. Thank you. Good luck to all of you.
Following after, we have Miss Laura Collins and Mr. Tim Clark awarding the Austin James Clark Memorial Scholarship.
Good evening. We are here tonight to pay it forward and give a scholarship for $500 to a senior who has a grade point average of 2.5 or above, who has been involved in extracurricular activities and is planning to further their education at a college or vocational school, and who demonstrates humor, caring, and creativity in their everyday life. So every year we have students do an essay for, they can either choose to write about why their world is a better place because of them, sorry, or something completely random, as that really, it was our son. So I have to say this is one of the years that has been the hardest to choose because there were so many good applicants. And I am continued to be impressed with Sycamore schools and how they continue to turn out educated, intelligent, kind students who are most importantly funny. And so I just want all of the parents and staff to know what a great job they're doing, and for you guys to realize what a blessing you've had, even sometimes I'm sure it didn't feel like it, going through these walls. So during our darkest hour, the generosity of family and friends and people we didn't even know allowed us to remember that there was good in the world. It is our hope tonight that we may honor the spirit of our son, Austin Clark, through this scholarship, and that we may share some hope and prosperity during one of the most exciting times in your lives. Please join us in congratulating Jacob Nienbauer. Sorry, I knew I was going to mess that up. I'm so sorry I messed up your name. Thank you. Good luck.
Continuing on, I would like to introduce Miss Jackie Franklin along with Mr. and Mrs. Matt and Joyce Shermer in announcing the Abby Rose Shared Kindness Scholarship.
He's a son.
Good evening, everyone. It's really bright up here. My family and I would like to thank Sycamore High School for allowing us once again to honor my sister, Abby Rose. Every year, like everyone keeps saying, we're amazed. This year's no different. You guys are incredible, and it makes our job really difficult to kind of limit. Every year we say we're going to do like 2, and this year we have 6 scholarships. So it just gets harder and harder. This is our 13th year of doing the Abby Rose benefit, and including these 6 we're giving out tonight, we have sponsored over 70 scholarships, and the total amount that we've given back to you students is over $130,000. Thank you. It's only possible because of our community, our family, and our friends. You guys support us every year. The students do amazing things, and we are just honored to be a part of it. But we've got 6 scholarships tonight, so if we could please have Abby Cliff, go this way, Brooke Stover, Kate Thompson, Molly Matheny, Kate Majerus, and Benjamin Coffey? No. Coutone? Coutone. Did I say it right? Am I even close? Again, thank you and good luck, everybody.
Up next, we have the Lester and Shirley Flanagan Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is presented in honor of Lester and Shirley's dedication, commitment, and passion for the greater Sycamore community. The scholarship is presented to 2 Sycamore High School seniors who plan to continue their education at an institution of higher learning. The $1,000 scholarship will be awarded each year to deserving students to help further their education. The winners are Ben Coutone and Mitchell Anger. Next up, I'll be inviting the president of Sycamore Education Foundation, Mr. Eric Beletsky, up to present the Marion Elliott Scholarship, the Donald D. Kendall Scholarship, and the Julie Eggert Hackham Memorial Scholarship.
Thank you. Good evening, seniors and family. It's always an honor to come here on this exciting night, represent the Sycamore Education Foundation Board, a board that takes pride on helping enhance education in Sycamore and have been for the last 34 years. I would also be remiss if I didn't give a quick shout out to the DeKalb County Community Foundation for their work with these scholarships that are held in their trust and how they help them build. A lot of these wouldn't be able to be happening without their excellent stewardship. So our first scholarship of the evening is the Marion Elliott Scholarship. Marion Elliott, a former Sycamore educator, funded this endowed scholarship through a bequest to the SEF in 2014. These scholarships are awarded to 4 recipients annually who intend to pursue a degree in education. This is one of the unique scholarships in that you are able to reapply to it during the course of your college career. So we do give 2 of those this year to previous recipients, and then we have 2 new recipients this year, and they are Allison Couvert and Kate Majerus. Our next award is the Julie Eggert Haka Memorial Scholarship, a memorial award to honor Julie Eggert Haka, community steward and established by the family. This scholarship in the amount of $400 goes to Tyler Hall. And the Donald Kendall Scholarship Fund. Donald D. Kendall and his wife Bernice both valued education. For Donald, who did not graduate from high school, the success of his children here in Sycamore meant very much to him. After their parents' deaths, the Kendall children established this scholarship. This year, the scholarship in the amount of $2,500 goes to John Limbaris. Thank you.
Next up, we have the Van Lynch Memorial Scholarship. It is presented to 2 graduating seniors planning to attend either Northern Illinois University or Kishwaukee College. This scholarship is based on financial need. The winners are Ben Catone and Mitchell Anger. Following that, we have Miss Lee Ann Sanderson presenting the Christopher David Sanderson Memorial Scholarship.
Congratulations to all the graduates at Sycamore High School. My son Christopher was a beautiful gift to my life. I miss him so much every single day. He's been gone 10 years, and it just still seems like yesterday. He was filled with humor. He was a practical joker. He showed kindness and love and compassion, and he was the most non-judgmental person I have ever known. And I'm just always so proud of him in so many ways. Christopher loved all sports growing up, but he especially excelled in tennis and golf. And he was also involved in theater, at Stagecoach Players, and the high school productions. He was a friend to many and a very sought-after friend. I'm sorry, it's still really hard. Christopher graduated from Sycamore High School in 2004, and then he went to the New York Film Academy in LA and graduated from there in 2006. In honor of Christopher and his memory and his love of theater and film, I am honored to present this scholarship to Roxanne Torian.
My last scholarship is the Amon and Opal Atkins Memorial Scholarship. It is presented in memory of the hardworking, loving, and caring parents of Dwayne Atkins, former industrial arts teacher here at SHS. The scholarship will be given to a senior who is planning to major in agriculture. The $250 scholarship is given to the student to help further their education and is renewable for a second year. The winner is Megan Fiddler. Moving on to my childhood best friend, Grant Minahan, with some more scholarships.
Good evening, everyone. Glad to see you. I'm Grant Minahan, and for my first scholarship, I'd like to invite Miss Natalie Schmidt to the stage while I announce the School Store Spart Mart Scholarship. The Spart Mart is a student-run business that provides needed school supplies to students and teachers of SHS. Student workers learn about small business while gaining work experience. The profits are then reinvested into the store and into this scholarship. The winners are Jacob Kelly, Shayna Smith, and Brittany Lindgren. Next, I would like to welcome Dr. Bill Nicholas to the stage to present the Kishwaukee College Academic Achievement Awards.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here tonight in behalf of Dr. Lori Borowitz, the president of Kishwaukee College, and the Kishwaukee College Board of Trustees, one of whom is our very own Dr. Bob Hammond. My purpose tonight is to present academic achievement scholarships, which were set up by our Board of Trustees for some of the finest scholars in our district. Specifically, scholars who have committed to Kishwaukee College. They are graduating from a local or in-district high school. And there are two different levels. One is the President's Scholar level. These are $1,000 per semester over 4 semester scholarships, $4,000 scholarships. They're awarded to seniors who achieve a 3.75 or higher GPA at the end of their 7th semester of high school. And tonight I have 5 of those awards to give out. The first President's Scholar is Riley Barrett. Congratulations. Celia Carpenter. Emily Enrique. Morgan Olson. Kaylee Smith. To the superintendent. This year, in order to broaden our level of support for scholars who have merited our support, we established the College Scholarship. This is a $500 scholarship per semester for 2 semesters. And this scholarship is awarded to seniors who achieve a 3.25 to a 3.74 GPA through their 7th semester of high school. And we have 3 of those tonight. Tegan Cabral. Kirsten Hankey. Shayna Schmidt. Thank you.
This evening, it is my privilege to announce the Luann and Greg Olson Scholarship. Would Mrs. Luann Olson please come to the stage? This scholarship is for a graduate who plans to major in the College of Agricultural, Consumer, and Environmental Sciences at the University of Illinois or in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences at Northern Illinois University, and has been involved in clubs, sports, or other activities with a minimum 3.0 GPA. The recipient of this scholarship is Jocelyn Peck. Now, would Sergeant First Class William Corley please come to the stage to introduce the Army Montgomery GI Bill?
Good evening, everyone. Before I begin, I would like to give a round of applause to all the parents that is attending. You all mind giving a round of applause? Since July 1st, 1973, the Army decided to become an all-volunteer service and force. Because of this, every man and woman who joins on their accord. Tonight, I would like to honor another young man who, because of his commitment, has decided to join the United States Army. And because of his commitment, he has been awarded $68,000 to any college of his choice. This young man also enlisted as airborne infantry recruit. Please welcome Dustin Johnson. Thank you for your time, and congrats again, Class 2018.
I would now like to invite Mr. Jim Melton to the stage to present the Sycamore Community Scholarship from the Moose Club.
Good evening, students, parents, congratulations. Tonight I've been honored and chosen to give away 2 scholarships again. This is my 7th year doing it, and it just gets better every year. This year we picked 1 girl and one boy. This year's woman is Melissa McNally. And for our young gentleman, we have picked Galvin Forsberg. And thank you.
I would now like to present the B95 WDKB Broadcast Scholarship, which is awarded to a student of SHS who will attend a 4-year university and will major in radio, television, broadcasting, or journalism. Selection was based on academic performance, extracurricular and community activities, and financial need. And this year's winner is Delaney Henson. And now for the scholarship that comes from my home school in 2nd and 3rd grade, Southeast School. Now, would Mrs. Gretchen Weber please come to the stage? This award in the amount of $500 is presented to a high school senior who has attended Southeast School for a minimum of 2 years. A full-time status must be maintained at the college or trade school that the graduate has been accepted to. The winner of this award is Colin Good. And Southeast was my home school for 2nd and 3rd grade, but now it is my honor to present this scholarship from my 4th and 5th grade homeschool, North Elementary. This award, in the amount of $500, is given to the recipients who attended North for at least 2 years and are accepted at a university, college, junior college, or vocational school as a full-time student. And the awards go to Tyler Dodson and Brittany Lindgren. Good job, buddy. Let's go. You going off, dude. I gotta make sure. Thank you, Brittany. Nice work, Brittany. Now to the stage, I would like to invite Mrs. Kathy Dombeck to present the Kiwanis Bill Fitzpatrick Memorial Scholarship.
Thank you. I'm very excited to be able to recognize our top Key Club members this year. Kiwanis always gives out scholarships in memory of Bill Fitzpatrick, who is one of our founding Key Club advisors. And this year, we are recognizing 3 students based on leadership and service, and all 3 students have put in over 200 service hours just with Key Club activities throughout their high school career. So I'd like to congratulate and ask to come to the stage Ellie Kirkove, Jocelyn Peck, and Stephen Porton.
Now, West School presents the Mary Curry Scholarship, and I would like to welcome Lori Stover to the stage, please. Mrs. Curry spent many productive years supporting the teachers and children of West Elementary. She made all of her decisions based on what would be best for the children of West. Her greatest legacy is the many literacy initiatives that she introduced during her tenure at West School. This year's winner is Ben Catone. Tonight, it is my privilege to announce the South Prairie PTO Senior Scholarship Program for alumni of South Prairie Elementary. The recipient must have been in attendance at South Prairie for 2 years and must be accepted at a college, university, junior college, or vocational school as a full-time student. The winners of this award are Austin Schroeder and Kate Umakubo. North Grove School also provides a scholarship which I am glad to present tonight. The North Grove PTO Scholarship is a $500 scholarship awarded to a senior who attended North Grove. The winner of this year's scholarship is Madison Griever. It is my pleasure to invite Mr. Guy Herman to the stage for the St. Mary's School Scholarship.
First of all, congratulations, seniors. St. Mary's High School has prepared and continued to prepare young people in Sycamore for the past 93 years. Year in, year out, our St. Mary's alumni continue to excel at Sycamore High School and beyond. St. Mary's PTO has asked St. Mary alumni to write how their experiences at St. Mary have helped shape who they are today. This year's St. Mary PTO Scholarship recipient is Ms. Libby Swedberg.
my pleasure to be able to announce Libby Swedberg as the next MC of the night.
All right, the first scholarship I have the honor of presenting is the First National Bank Scholarship. Representing the bank is Mrs. Helen Note Sharp. The First National Bank Scholarship of $1,000 will be awarded to a senior with a minimum 3.0 GPA planning to continue his or her education at a 2- or 4-year college or university and majoring in business or finance. First National Bank is proud to be able to assist Sycamore High School seniors as they continue their educational goals. This year's First National Bank Scholarship is Riley Mountain. Riley Mountain is currently representing the Sycamore Spartans at the IHSA State Track Meet. Up next is the Gilbert Gibbs Seegers Science Scholarship presented by Mrs. Lori Bross.
Good evening. I am honored to be here to bring congratulations and greetings to the class of 2018 from my entire family. Gibbs Seegers was my oldest brother. He graduated from Sycamore High School in 1965, which I know for many of you is ancient history. But he was the first of a long string of us, ultimately resulting in 16 diplomas in my family, my immediate family, brothers, sisters, their spouses, our children, that ended up with diplomas from Sycamore High School. And so we've walked these same halls as you, have many of the same fond memories as you, and now wish you on your way to success as well. Gibb, after he graduated from Sycamore High School, attended Northern Illinois University, got his teaching degree. He taught for a few years down in Shabana High School and then returned to Sycamore High School, where he taught chemistry and physics. He was also a basketball coach and a track coach, and unfortunately was killed in a car accident in 1982, at which point this scholarship award was created to honor his memory. I'm pleased to present this award this year to Teresa Gramer.
Up next is the Bausch and Lomb Science Award. Please welcome Mrs. Pam Olson to the stage for the next 4 awards. The Bausch and Lomb Optical Company of Rochester, New York, sponsors a science award offered to a graduating senior. A bronze medal is presented to the student who has demonstrated the highest aptitude and achievement in the field of science. This award has been made continuously since 1939 at Sycamore High School. The winner is Grant Minahan. Tonight, the Science Department at Sycamore High School is pleased to recognize the excellence and achievement of deserving students in the content areas of biology, chemistry, and physics. Will Tyler Hall, Jared Bungie, and Jacob Kelly please come on stage? For outstanding performance in biology, a certificate of excellence is presented to Tyler Hull. For outstanding performance in chemistry, a certificate of excellence is presented to Jared Bungie. For outstanding performance in physics, a certificate of excellence is presented to Jacob Kelly. Members of the Science Department congratulate all of you and wish you well in your future endeavors. Up next is the Maria de Jesus Ibarra Scholarship, presented by the Executive Director of the DeKalb County Community Foundation, Mr. Dan Templin.
Good evening and congratulations to the graduating seniors, especially those of you who participated in our Youth Engaged in Philanthropy program this year. Yep, you made it. This endowed scholarship fund was created at the DeKalb County Community Foundation by Dr. Juan Ibarra to support a Sycamore High School graduate of Mexican ethnic origin. This award honors Juan's mother, Maria de Jesus Ibarra, who worked tirelessly to support her family and encourage ongoing education for her children. And this year's inaugural recipient of this scholarship is Idalis Garcia.
Our next scholarship is the DeKalb County Dental Society Scholarship presented by Dr. Todd Anderson.
Congratulations, seniors. The DeKalb County Dental Society Scholarship is awarded to a senior from Sycamore High School that is willing to share their needs of others and care for them, and also maintain a level of excellence and commitment to their education. We should have had her stand up here again. She should have stayed. Idalis Garcia, you're our award winner this year.
Our next scholarship is the SEA Ray Lambert Scholarship presented by Mrs. Jennifer Parsons.
Good evening. The Sycamore Education Association Ray Lambert Scholarship is given to a Sycamore High School senior who is planning to pursue a career in education. Ray Lambert was a teacher at Sycamore Junior High School for 34 years. He was a very active and strong supporter of the Sycamore Education Association. This scholarship bears his name because Ray possessed the qualities that those of us in education strive to embody every day: kindness, respect, compassion, dedication, and humor. It gives me great pleasure to award this year's $1,000 Sycamore Education Association Ray Lambert Scholarship to Melissa Nally.
Next, presenting both the Ideal Industries Education Grant in Business and Engineering and the Ideal Education Grants is Mr. Alan Zantut.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me tonight. It's fun being a graduate of the class of 2003 to be back here again. Ideal Industries offers 2 scholarships to graduating seniors. The first scholarship is awarded to graduating seniors whose parents work at Ideal Industries. The award is at least $1,000, and this year we have 2 recipients, Rachel Johnson and Kaylee Lampkins. The second scholarship is a $10,000 scholarship awarded to a graduating senior planning to attend a university and studying engineering or business. This year's award winner is Teresa Gramer.
My final scholarship to announce is the Altrusa Scholarship presented by Miss Joy Golata.
Good evening. I am very happy to be here this evening to present the annual Altrusa Scholarship. Altrusa has been an organization in DeKalb Sycamore area for a very long time. I would like to present a $500 scholarship to Kate Majerus to assist with her further education. Kate represents some of Altrusa's priorities of community service and literacy. Thank you so much, ma'am. And I also have a book for her, Oh, the Places You Will Go, one of my favorite Dr. Seuss books, and it's just a really nice book for a graduate.
Appreciate it.
Our next MC for the night is the Jake Nienaber.
Thanks, Libby. I am the Jake Nienaber, and for a few more days here, I'm a senior at SHS. For my first award, it is my honor to invite Mr. Drew Wells up to present the Harold P. Wells Scholarship.
Congratulations to all you seniors. My dad was a lifelong educator, and he wanted to give back to the community here. He was a professor at Northern for 24 years, the final 24 years of his teaching career, and I was a firefighter in DeKalb, and so he thought a way to honor the community was to have a scholarship given to DeKalb firefighters or their children. And tonight, I get to give this award to one of the children of a DeKalb firefighter. But first, I want to say the DeKalb County Community Foundation has managed this fund for 20 years. And because of their endowments, they're able to give these scholarships, and my family is able to give this scholarship. It's a great organization, and I encourage everyone to look into DeKalb County Foundation and how you can establish scholarships to give back to this great community that we serve. So I'd like to call Jake Karani up. Jake Karani? Okay.
Jake Karani is competing in the state track meet. Thank you, Mr. Wells. Next, to make my job a lot easier, I'd like to welcome Mr. Mark Manabach on stage to present several scholarships.
Hi. It dawns on me as I was sitting backstage that many of us were in this same room almost exactly 4 years ago tonight for the 8th grade awards night. And it has been an absolute honor and privilege to sit backstage and listen to all of the things you have accomplished in those 4 years. So kudos to everyone in the room and the parents. I have many awards to give away tonight, and I'm going to give you a little background about the foundation's role and then a little bit of historical information about each of the awards. So the Community Foundation is pleased to distribute over 100 scholarships to high school and college students from many different schools this year. In the coming weeks, students across DeKalb County will receive $130,000 for tuition assistance at their chosen universities, community colleges, and vocational schools. Many donors with wide interest and backgrounds have created endowed scholarship funds at the Community Foundation to support future generations. Most of our awards memorialize loved ones, and we encourage you as recipients to learn about the people behind the names. Tonight, I'm honored to announce over $50,000 in scholarships for Sycamore High School students. I'm going to echo very quickly what Mr. Wells just said. It has been a tremendous experience to be a board member at the Community Foundation, and I would urge all of you to look at the work that the foundation does and what part you could play. All right, here we go. The CHS Elburn Scholarship. It's established by C.H. Elburn to provide educational assistance to family members of current customers and employees, and this $1,000 scholarship is awarded to Megan Fiddler. The Sycamore Masonic Lodge Scholarship. Founded by members of the Sycamore Masonic Lodge in 2004, this award is given to a student planning to pursue a career in healthcare or health sciences and is based on strong academic performance. This $1,500 award goes to Tyler Hull. The Lillian S. Boynton Scholarship. Lillian Boynton was virtually penniless when she arrived in DeKalb from Oak Park as a child in the early 1900s. Through hard work, she became a very successful business person, ultimately owning Boynton's of Sycamore, a fine fashion shop. When she died in 1998, at the age of 93, Lillian Boynton's estate assured that many of the things she treasured would live on. Among those treasures was education. Through an endowment at the DeKalb County Community Foundation, her legacy will go on forever. These are two $9,300 scholarships. The first is awarded to Jake Nienbauer. Do you know how many times I rehearsed your name on the car on the way over here? Sorry, big guy. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Great apologies. The other $9,300 scholarship, this name I know well, Autumn Carlson. Congratulations. We're just getting started. The William G. Shinsky Memorial Scholarship. William Shinsky was a longtime Sycamore resident who passed away in 1998. He was an engineer for Ideal Industries and vice president at ITT Holub. He served in the city council, library, and county board. His family carries on his memory in awarding a scholarship each year to a student intending to enter the engineering field. This $1,000 scholarship goes to Allie Versluis. My kid. Congratulations. This is like my whole old first hour. The A. Raymond and Lois H. Sony Linden Scholarship. Ray Linden was president and CEO of ITT Holub for many years. He and his wife are memorialized with this scholarship established by Candace Chaffee and is presented to a student planning to attend NIU and pursue a degree in business or fine arts. This $650 scholarship is awarded to Jenny Louie. Am I here? Okay. The Madeline Middleton Scholarship. Sycamore resident Madeline Middleton established this scholarship in her estate, and it is awarded to someone with character and academic success. This $450 scholarship is awarded to Kate Omakubo. Did I do okay on the name? Okay. Congratulations. The Annette and Jerry Johns Future Teacher Endowed Scholarship. Annette and Jerry Johns currently reside in Sycamore and feel very strongly about giving back to their community. This scholarship is just one way they're accomplishing that, and it goes to a Sycamore grad pursuing a teaching career. This $500 scholarship is awarded to Anna Criswell. The Fizz Erler Automotive Tech Scholarship, a memorial fund named for the longtime Sycamore businessman and car buff who died in January 2000 after a hard-fought battle with cancer. The yearly scholarship provides a Sycamore graduate support at Kishwaukee College to study auto mechanics, collision repair, or diesel tech. This $1,600 scholarship is awarded to Ben Catone. The Roy W. Smitty and Cora E. Cody Smith Football Scholarship. The Smith family is synonymous with Spartan athletics, and this scholarship is awarded to a standout football player. This $950 scholarship is awarded to Joey Bedone. Yeah.
Thank you.
The Charlotte Sundley Memorial Scholarship. It's an award to memorialize, Charlotte Sundley, who was born and raised in Sycamore and held a great affection for the community. She was deeply involved in community stewardship. The award this evening goes to a graduate who intends to pursue a career in healthcare. This $400 scholarship is awarded to Morgan Olson. The John D. Meyer Memorial Scholarship. It's a memorial award honoring John Meyer, a graduate of Sycamore High School, with many interests including gardening, landscape, wildlife management, and forestry. John was a carpenter who passed away in 2006 from anaphylactic shock as a result of a bee sting. He was the first full organ donor at Kishwaukee Hospital. He would be proud to help students further their education. And this $1,300 scholarship is awarded to Megan Fiddler. The Patricia Woodstrup Memorial Scholarship. Pat Woodstrup's 5 children created this scholarship to memorialize their mother after her death in 2004. This scholarship is awarded to a student planning to study education at NIU or Kishwaukee College. And I'm very happy to announce that this $1,000 scholarship goes to Ariana Robbins. And finally, the Charles and Helen Suter Memorial Scholarship. This award honors the late Charles and Helen Suter, their love for education and learning, and the Suter family's ongoing service to the community. The Suters have been a part of DeKalb County for over 75 years. The Suter Company has continued to find success as a maker of top-quality, innovative food products and is now run by the 3rd generations of Suters. This award goes to a student who has demonstrated involvement in service clubs or volunteerism and is planning to attend a 4-year school. This $2,000 scholarship is awarded to Grant Minahan. It was a privilege to be asked to do this tonight. That event 4 years ago was my last awards night, and I thought that it would be the right thing to do to make sure I was at your last awards night. Absolutely tremendous good luck to all of you, and I know you'll take on the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Manabach. For my final scholarship of the night, I have the pleasure of inviting Mr. Tim Lehan up to present the James and Marjorie Lehan Family Scholarship.
Good evening. That's a hard act to follow. I'm Tim Lehan, and on the stage tonight is my father, Jim, of the Jim and Marge Lehan Scholarship. Tonight, we are giving out a $1,000 scholarship. The Lehan family has been in the DeKalb area for about 70 years, and many of my family members and children have benefited from local educational scholarships just like this. About 4 years ago, our family began to discuss the possibility of establishing a scholarship fund at DeKalb High School and Sycamore High School. We made the decision to go ahead, and this is the third year that we're giving back to the community and the students of Sycamore High School. The $1,000 scholarship is intended for a graduating Sycamore High School student entering a health or medical field of study. And this year's recipient is Tyler Hall.
Thank you, Mr. Lehan, and congrats to all. For our next MC of the night, I'll hand the mic over to my longtime friend, Anna Banana Criswell.
Thank you very much, the Jake Nienaber. For my first award, I have the honor to introduce to the stage Ms. Rosa Marquez, who will be presenting the Conexión Comunidad Scholarship.
Buenas tardes, good evening. As mentioned, my name is Rosa Marquez, and I am the board president for Conexión Comunidad. I'm extremely proud to be here tonight to represent our program, Rayitos del Sol. This Mexican folkloric dance program is made up of students who are in kindergarten through 12th grades, and they represent all areas of DeKalb County to include Genoa. Our program mission is to develop leadership and philanthropic qualities while celebrating our heritage and learning about all those that make up DeKalb County. This scholarship has been made possible by the leadership and philanthropic efforts of our program participants, and tonight I have the privilege of presenting 3 awards to students that have demonstrated those qualities. Tonight's recipients have performed all over DeKalb County as philanthropists, and now we look to them as future leaders. The first award goes to a student that participated in our program for about a year. This student will be continuing their education at Columbia College, pursuing an education in photography. Please help me in congratulating Isabel Milan. Our second award goes to a student that has also participated in a program for 1 year. This student will also continue their education at Northern Illinois University and pursue an education in nursing. Please help me in congratulating Susana Oliveros. Our last award goes to a student that has participated in our program for 7 years. This student will be starting at Kishwaukee College and then transferring to university to pursue her degree in dentistry. Please welcome Idales Garcia. Again, congratulations to all our recipients and congratulations to all of you, the class of 2018. Thank you.
The next award of the evening is the Wally Mr. Pumpkin Thorough Scholarship, and I welcome Mr. Ed Kuhn to the stage to present this award.
Good evening. It's a pleasure to be here this evening. Back in 1962, Wally Thoreau was telling his fellow Lions Club members that it would be good to give the children of Sycamore a place to display their creativity. Wally, being a Halloween lover, pitched the idea of decorated pumpkins on the courthouse lawn. It would be good, he said, he told this to me directly one time, be good to give the kids a place to display their art and maybe cut down on the mischief of the day. Nearly 60 years later now, it's not unusual for Sycamore to make 100,000 new friends each October. About 8 years ago, two groups formed in an effort to permanently secure Mr. Pumpkin's legacy. The Wally Thoreau Book and Scholarship Project, made up of the Mr. Pumpkin Carvers Club and the Wally Thoreau Tribute Committee, produced a history book, or History of the Pumpkin Festival in book form, and installed a bronze statue of Wally downtown Sycamore. Through fundraising efforts of these groups and with the support of the community, the book, the statue, and now an annual scholarship is now made available each year to a Sycamore High School graduating senior. This year, the funds have allowed us to give out a scholarship of actually $522, which comes from the fund at the DeKalb County Community Foundation, just another one of those great scholarship funds at the foundation. I'm happy to present this year's Wally Mr. Pumpkin Thoreau Scholarship winner to one who has entered decorated pumpkins, I know individually and with the family, and has been committed to the community and the arts. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jocelyn Peck. And I also have the Wally book for Jocelyn, although there may be one of those in their house already, but this one is hers. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And her name is on the, already on the trophy, so congratulations. You don't get to keep it.
I now introduce Miss Amy Bemis to the stage to present the Brian Bemis Education Scholarship.
Good evening. Well, for over 35 years, my family has been in this community, and as of the last 10 years, we've offered this scholarship for $1,000 to a student that is going to go either into the automotive or retail or stay local here. And this year, our $1,000 scholarship winner is Benjamin Catone.
For the following award, I have the honor of presenting myself. The Peter L. Johnson Leadership Award is given by Student Council to graduating seniors who have exhibited outstanding leadership ability both in the high school and in the community. The award is presented in the name of Peter L. Johnson, who has exhibited a level of leadership that serves as an excellent model for any potential leader. And the winners this year are Stephen Porton and Tyler Hull. We will now take a short break and present a slideshow of seniors who are receiving scholarships from their colleges and universities. Congratulations, seniors. Now back to our local awards. It is my honor to introduce to the stage Mr. Doug Stice, who will be presenting the School Toolbox Scholarship.
School Toolbox is a locally owned and operated company, hi Ella, whose concept was begun in March of 1999. I was rocking my 1-month-old at 2 a.m. in the morning when I decided to start what is now known as School Toolbox. So I will agree with your parents on most all occasions that nothing good happens after midnight. But occasionally, something really good happens at 2 a.m. We currently sell school supplies in almost all 48 states, and this summer we will hire between 80 and 100 high school and college students and some others as employees and employ them full-time for up to 14 weeks. We are still taking applications. If any of you are still looking for a summer job, moms and dad, that includes you as well. School Toolbox is a company that cares like no one else about kids and their education, providing them with quality, customized tools to learn and succeed. We are driven by a passion and a focus to serve our customers, our employees, our families, and our communities. Every year that last 2 years we've done this scholarship, we get a lot of applicants. It's for somebody pursuing a degree in education who wants to be a teacher. Because I know so many of you all, I eliminate myself from the tally, the voting. It's done blindly, so no one knows who they're voting for. This year I can tell you, yellow won. The recipient of the 2018 School Toolbox Education Award is Miss Jocelyn Peck.
I now welcome Mrs. Lori Emmer and Miss Lisa Smith to the stage to present the Lundbeck Family Music Scholarship, along with the Sycamore Music Booster Senior Music Scholarships.
Normally, the Lundbeck Family Scholarship is for one student that is going to major in music. This year, we had 3 just outstanding candidates, and Mr. Lundbeck decided he couldn't pick just one. So our first one plays the euphonium, trombone, and the flute, and she is going to be majoring in music education at St. Olaf College. Madeline Kessler, will you come up? Okay. The second one plays the cello and is a vocalist, and he will be continuing his studies at Boston Conservatory to major in composition and minor in cello. Sheldon Bradenbach. The third plays the violin, piano, and is a vocalist. She will be continuing her education at NIU to major in music performance and music education. Kaylee Emmer, please come up.
I need a picture. Okay.
The Sycamore Music Boosters each year awards a $750 scholarship to a student that is part of the band program, one in choir and one in orchestra. This year, the names are going to sound real familiar. For band, we have Madeline Kessler. She wasn't here, that's right. Choir, Kaylee Emmer. And orchestra, Sheldon Bradenbach. Congratulations.
I now have the honor of welcoming Dr. Earl Seaver onto the stage to present the Kishwaukee Sunrise Rotary Scholarship.
Good evening, and congratulations to all of you for all of your accomplishments and getting this far and getting to start the next journey of moving on from Sycamore High School and to the journey that you choose to move forward. And also congratulations to all those up there, your friends, your family, your supporters who've helped you get to this point. My name is Earl Seaver, and I'm here representing the Kishwaukee Sunrise Rotary Club. The Kishwaukee Sunrise Rotary Club is a chapter of Rotary International, and we serve the northern DeKalb County region. We provide support for services to youth, children, and families, seniors, and other individuals facing challenges. We also provide scholarships to students graduating from Sycamore, DeKalb, and the Kishwaukee Education Consortium. Typically, one scholarship is awarded at each school. Our scholarships are different than most in that they are awarded to graduates who have faced challenges in their lives, yet have persevered to graduation and have developed plans to continue their education beyond high school. Students do not apply for our scholarships. Candidates must be nominated by their teachers and support staff at their school and must undergo an interview. Tonight, I am very happy to announce that we have selected 2 students graduating from Sycamore High School to receive scholarships from the Kishwaukee Sunrise Rotary. The first student is Nicole Hurst, who's awarded $1,000. And the other is Jeffrey Manis, who receives a $500 scholarship. Thank you.
Next, I welcome Mrs. Lori Emmer back onto the stage, now presenting the United Veterans Association Scholarship, the Sycamore VFW Ladies Auxiliary Award, and the Sycamore Veterans Board Association Award.
First, congratulations to our graduating seniors. The first award I'm going to present is from the Veterans of Foreign Wars, Post 5768 in Sycamore, a scholarship. There is one scholarship, and it's presented to a son, daughter, grandchild of a member of the Veteran Foreign Wars Post. Our recipient is Miss Kaylee Emmer. Please come up and accept your scholarship. She's shy. The next scholarship, and there are 2 scholarships, the 2018 Veteran Foreign Wars Auxiliary Scholarship. This is, the 2 recipients are actually members of our auxiliary. And our auxiliary members do community service, and part of our community service, they help our veterans and family members of our veterans. Our 2 recipients, the first one, Abigail Cliff. And Kaylee Emmer. And last, the 2018 Sycamore Veterans Home Association Scholarship, and there are 2 of them. The first one is presented to Abigail Cliff. and Kaylee Emmer. Congratulations to our recipients, and once again, congratulations to the class of 2018.
I will now pass the mic to the next MC of the evening, Raj Patel.
Thank you, Anna. I now have the honor of presenting the Black Hawk Moving and Storage Scholarship. The winner is Ben Catone. It is now my honor to introduce Miss Cheryl Anderson to present the Mercy Health Community Scholarship.
First of all, it's an honor to be around so much commitment and dedication, talent. So it's an honor to be here representing Mercy Health. Mercy Health is committed to developing the future of healthcare and thus positively affecting the quality of life for all of us. Mercy Health awards scholarships to deserving graduating high school seniors who have chosen to pursue a higher education, guess what, in healthcare. So this year, one Sycamore High School graduate has been selected to receive a $2,000 Mercy Health Community Scholarship. The student we selected is pursuing to be a physician assistant at the University of Iowa. Congratulations to Madison Griever.
It is now my privilege to introduce Miss Joy Buhan to present the next 3 awards.
Good evening. I have several. Maybe these two. I'm gonna do this one first. Okay, I'm here to present the Mary Kay Roberts Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to graduates of Sycamore High School who attend a 4-year college or university and major in social work, sociology, nursing, or special education. Students majoring in human development, family studies, kinesiology, speech and hearing sciences, applied health professions, community health, pre-physical therapy, health sciences, family and child studies, or similar bachelor degree programs are also given consideration for this scholarship. The foundation was created upon the death of Mary Kay Roberts, who worked for the Continental Illinois National Bank and Trust Company of Chicago for 45 years and resided in Sycamore from 1972 until her death in 1988. In the 30 years since its inception, the foundation has awarded just over $670,000 in scholarships. This year, a total of $22,605 in scholarships has been awarded. Among the 2018 and 19 recipients of the Mary Kay Roberts Scholarship are 2 graduating seniors, and they are Allison Couvert and Tyler Hull. This next one, if we could hold applause just because there's 16 of them, but I'm going to, this is the Chris and Catherine Boulos Foundation, which provides scholarships to graduates of DeKalb and Sycamore High School who attend Kishwaukee College. Chris and Catherine Boulos owned and operated the McDonald's franchise on West Lincoln Highway in the 1950s. In fact, the restaurant was one of the first McDonald's in the country. After her husband's death, Catherine Boulos, or Kay as she was known, became very interested in local charities. In 1993, she established the foundation, which since has awarded more than $1.9 million in scholarships. Though Chris and Catherine Boulos had no children of their own, they wanted to give DeKalb and Sycamore High School students from all walks of life the opportunity to obtain a higher education. The recipients of the Boulos Foundation scholarships are Mitchell Anger, Trevian Banda Cook, Ann Boyle, Celia Carpenter, Benjamin Catone, Michael Geiger, Colin Good, Elizabeth Gashevu, Shaler Groves, Nicole Hurst, John Limbaris, Tom Limbaris, Brittany Lindgren, Morgan Olson, Ariana Robbins, and Justin Silba. Congratulations. Okay, and the last one, in support of Money Smart Week for DeKalb County, First Midwest Bank sponsored this year's Money Smart Teen Scholarship for Sycamore High School. Senior high school students answered this year's Money Smart question, explaining how to make an informed financial decision about which school to attend for post-secondary education, college or trade school. This recipient of the 500 scholarship is Delaney Hansen. Thank you.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Larry Sachura to present the Maple Park Lions Club Scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. You might be wondering why the Maple Park Lions Club is here tonight presenting a scholarship. Well, let me tell you why. To be eligible for this scholarship, you must have a Maple Park mailing address. The little town of Maple Park has a very large rural route. You can attend Canelan, Hinckley Big Rock, Burlington, and you guessed it, Sycamore. The Maple Park Lions Club has offered scholarships to high school seniors for the past 12 years. The money raised for these scholarships is through you supporting our many activities throughout the year, like our pancake breakfast, our rose sales for Mother's Day, and our ice cream booth at Labor Day Fun Fest. Thank you, Maple Park and the Sycamore community, for your support. This year, we are awarding 3 scholarships, one to a Canelan senior, one to a senior attending the Fox Valley Career Center, and yes, one attending Sycamore High School. The students are asked to write an essay on what community service means to them. And on behalf of the Maple Park Lions Club, I'm pleased to present this $1,000 scholarship to, dramatic pause, Rosemary Nelson. Congratulations, Rose. Thank you.
It is now my honor to introduce Ms. Misgalski to present the Sycamore Sports Boosters Scholarship.
Hi. The Sycamore Sports Boosters recognizes the importance of athletics in conjunction with academics in the development of students at Sycamore High School. Student athletes have the opportunity to learn teamwork, discipline, how to win with humility, and how to have persistence and commitment after a tough loss. The 6 scholarships being awarded this year are based on Family Sports Booster membership, the number of varsity letters earned by the applicant, the number of leadership positions earned by the applicant, family volunteerism for Sycamore Sports Boosters, the athlete's weighted GPA, and an essay about how athletics at Sycamore High School has impacted the applicant's life. Our 6 awardees combined for a total of 34 varsity letters and 13 leadership positions. And more impressive is that their average weighted GPA was a 4.187. These awardees, as well as many here at Sycamore High School, truly live up to the idea of student athlete. This year's 6 $1,000 award winners are, and I'm going to read all 6, Kate Majerus, Taylor Miller, Stephen Porton, Justin Podorf, Austin Schroeder, and Peyton Wigman. Thanks and congratulations to you all. Oh, hi. Did you see him sneak right up behind me here? Hi, Peyton. Congratulations.
It is now my honor to introduce Mr. Carrick.
Tonight I will be presenting the Triathlete Award and our Male and Female Athletes of the Year. First, I will introduce our 3 triathletes. These are individuals who have participated in athletics for 3 seasons, all 4 years of high school. Our first triathlete is Justin Podorf. Our second Triathlete Award winner is Austin Schroeder. And our third is Peyton Wigman. Our Male Athlete of the Year, Male and Female Athletes of the Year are nominated and voted on by the head coaches at Sycamore High School. Our Male Athlete of the Year is not here this evening. He's getting ready to run at the state track meet, be continuing his running and education at Marquette University, Stephen Porton. Our Female Athlete of the Year is one of the all-time leading scorers in basketball at Sycamore High School. Will be continuing her education at Hope College while playing basketball. That's Kate Majerus. Seniors, congratulations and good luck on Sunday.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Alex Nelson to present the Sycamore Wrestling Club Scholarship.
Good evening. On behalf of the Sycamore Wrestling Club, I'd like to present these 2 $500 scholarships to student athletes who excelled on and off the mat. Working hard in school, sports, and the community, they have been great role models for the city of Sycamore. As wrestlers, Joey Bedoin and Justin Montani have been 4-year members of the Sycamore wrestling team. Between the two of them, they compiled 194 career wins for the Spartans. Both are 2-time state qualifiers, with Joey recently placing 3rd at this year's state tournament. These individuals are very dedicated student athletes and positive role models for all Spartan youth. Joey and Justin's positive attitude and work ethic in the wrestling room will help make both of them very successful as they continue their education and athletic careers next fall. The Sycamore Wrestling faithful would like to thank you for your hard work and dedication to Sycamore Wrestling, and we wish you the best of luck in the future. Your scholarship winners are Joey Bedoin and Justin Montani.
Now for our next MC of the night, Kayla Fowler.
Thank you, Raj. I am Kayla Fowler, and I will be the next MC of the night. I'd like to introduce Ms. Hannah Deal and Mr. Dayton Ward to present the next several FFA awards.
Good evening. I am Hannah Deal here with Dayton Ward to present the 4 Agriculture and FFA awards this evening. The Robert Huey and Jim Geilinger Memorial Scholarship is sponsored by our FFA alumni, and these 2 students will be receiving a $500 scholarship. Congratulations, Megan Fiddler and Nicole Hurst.
The Sandy Lynn Chow FFA Award is in memory of a past FFA member. The $100 scholarship is being awarded to Carson Neff.
The Sycamore FFA Commemorative Scholarship is given to an active FFA member who has shown great leadership. The $100 scholarship is being awarded to Megan Fiddler.
Lastly, the Peter L. Johnson Vocation Leadership Award is awarded to seniors who have been active leaders in agriculture classes and in the FFA over the last 4 years. The Leadership Award this year goes to Nicole Hurst, Megan Fiddler, Jesse Madsen, and Carson Neff. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Deal and Mr. Ward. It is now my honor to present the Virginia N. Ovitz Senior English Award. This award is sponsored by the Ovitz family, is based upon scholarship and participation in English department activities. The recipient of this award must meet all the criteria of the Heartland Bank Honors in English Award and must finish as runner-up in voting for that award. This year's recipient is Nathan Flaherty. The next scholarship I will be presenting is the Lois L. Callahan Scholarship. Tyler Douglas Hall of Sycamore has been selected as the 2018 Lois L. Callahan Scholarship recipient. Tyler is a senior here at Sycamore High School and will be attending the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign next year. His major field of study will be psychology, and he plans to continue to medical school to become an obstetrician/gynecologist. Tyler's parents are Brian and Betsy Hall, and he has 2 siblings. Tyler has achieved high academic success with a GPA of 4.6 and is ranked number 2 in his class. He has a strong sense of self-motivation and gives his best efforts to academics and extracurricular activities. Tyler serves in leadership positions in the Spartan Senate, Student Advisory Forum, Student Council as president this year, Interact Club, Orcas High School Dance Troupe, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, football, track and field, math club, and he has been selected as the Student of the Month for September 2017. Tyler has also participated in Youth Engaged in Philanthropy, Life Missions, as an acolyte teacher, and on the Finance Committee for the Sycamore United Methodist Church and Representative Bob Pritchard Youth Advisory Board. Tyler is a leader and contributor to our community. He plans to continue this success and involvement throughout college, and the Lois L. Callahan Scholarship will provide the head start to change the world. The medical field awaits him, and this scholarship will give him a boost in his exciting future studies. Congrats, Tyler. I will now be announcing the winners of the Sycamore Boys Travel Basketball Association Scholarship. The Sycamore Boys Travel Basketball Association, better known as the Sycamore Force, has established a scholarship to be awarded to graduating Sycamore boys basketball players who have demonstrated exemplary record on and off the court throughout their years at Sycamore High School. The scholarships are awarded annually as determined by the Sycamore Boys Travel Basketball Association Executive Board. To be eligible, players must have played for the Sycamore Boys Travel Basketball Association. This year's winner are Jake Nienaber and Austin Schroeder. I would now like everyone to join me in welcoming Mrs. Tammy Armstrong to the stage to present the PEO Star Scholarship.
Hello. PEO is one of the largest community-based women's organizations in North America, with over
almost 250,000 initiated members, our organization provides loans, grants, and scholarships to women through its 6 philanthropies. The PEO STAR Scholarship recognizes the accomplishments of graduating seniors who are women and plan to pursue post-secondary education. In presenting this $2,500 scholarship this evening, the members of PEO Chapter KJ, Sycamore, Illinois, are pleased to recognize our honoree who demonstrates excellence in leadership, extracurricular activities, community service, academics, and potential for success. Our PEO STAR Scholarship is presented to Elizabeth Swedberg. Thank you.
Next, I will be welcoming Mr. Steve Balster to present the Lucian and S.E.B. Smith Scholarships.
I have the honor of giving the Lucian S.E.B. Smith Scholarship. This scholarship started as a gift from Mr. Smith, who is CEO and president of Duplex Corporation. Originally, he gave 75,000 shares, which was used to give one full-ride scholarship for 4 years. But since then, he has wanted to assist more students. Along with the help of legendary coach Pete Johnson, they have kept this endowment alive. Since its inception, the scholarship has given over $2 million. This year, $40,000 will be divided amongst our senior class. If you hear your name, if you can please stand to be recognized. Ben Briscoe, Tegan Cabral, Allison Couvert, Benjamin Catone, Anna Criswell, Darlie Duarte, Megan Fiddler, Gavin Forsberg, Michael Geiger, Shaler Groves, Sarah Hine, Delaney Henson, Rachel Johnson, Kate Majerus, Melissa Naley, Rosemary Nelson, Jacob Nienaber, Susanna Oliveris, Morgan Olson, Jocelyn Peck, Stephen Porton, Justin Portoff, Matthew Rogers, Luke Ryan, Shayna Schmidt, Olivia Schramm, Austin Schroeder, Elizabeth Swedberg, Jeffrey Ward. Your scholarship will be given at graduation practice tomorrow. Let's give them all a round of applause.
It is now my pleasure to welcome Mrs. Nicole Williams to the stage as I present the Heartland Bank Scholarship. The Heartland Bank Scholarship is awarded to a senior based on academics and extracurricular activities. This year's winner is Ben Briscoe. Next, I will be announcing the Heartland Bank Honors in English Award as Mrs. Williams presents. The Heartland Bank Honors in English Award, sponsored by the Heartland Bank, is based upon scholarship and participation in English department activities. The award is presented to the senior class's top English student as determined by the English department vote. This year's scholarship winner is Sarah Klump. Presenting next is Mr. Henry Fisher with the St. Mary's of Sycamore Knights of Columbus Council 16350 Scholarship.
Congratulations, class of 2018. The St. Mary's Sycamore Knights of Columbus Council 16350 is pleased to award a one-time $500 scholarship to a graduating Sycamore High School senior who is an active member of the St. Mary's Sycamore community, who maintains a cumulative 2.5 GPA and intends to pursue further education at a four-year university, college, community college, technical, or trade school. The scholarship is awarded based on an evaluation of responses to the following questions by our scholarship committee. 1, describe your participation in church or religious activities during your high school years. Describe your participation in community or civic activities during your high school years, and describe your participation in extracurricular high school activities. It's my honor to present this year's scholarship to Miss Allison Couvert.
It is now my genuine pleasure to finally introduce our last MC of the night, Tyler Hall.
Thank you, Kayla. To begin the home stretch of awards, it is my honor to invite up Miss Jessica Morielli, a 2017 Sycamore graduate and last year's recipient of the Lucille and Daryl Strack Scholarship Fund.
Hi. First, congrats to class of 2018. As a member of class of 2017, I can confidently tell you that college is weird, but so is Sycamore. One day, you're going to be hanging out with your college friends, and you're going to casually mention something that is super normal for us, and it is going to blow their minds. My moment came when I mentioned I was going home for Pumpkin Fest. I had some answers. I needed to give some answers. The truth was out, and I all of a sudden had to explain this weird vibe that we have in this small town. A lot of our coaches are our teachers, but not all of our teachers are our coaches. And sometimes our parents are friends with our teachers, and we just have to deal with that weird fact. And no matter who is who, everyone is at Culver's all the time. And it's the whole thing here. And luckily, because a lot of you guys tonight are walking away with scholarships, you'll also have to explain nights like tonight. One night that happens every year where the community comes together to not celebrate pumpkins or corn, but to celebrate you guys, because this weird small town truly cares, and that's awesome. Scholarships such as the Lucille and Daryl Strack Scholarship, which I was lucky enough to receive last year, offers up their stories, which we've been hearing many of tonight, and go a step farther to offer their support, which is awesome. Just like this town, the Lucille and Daryl Strack Scholarship values education and specifically looks to someone who is planning to pursue a degree in education in college. Lucille and Daryl knew education's ability to act as a bridge over divides and as a helping hand to those who otherwise would not have one. The student who is selected for this scholarship shares those values and knows the importance of supporting not only themselves, but an entire community. Communities as weird as Sycamore do not happen without a strong belief in education. Nights like tonight would not happen if that strong belief in education did not exist. My first and very weird year away from Sycamore as an education major changed my life. I'm excited for the entire class of 2018 to have their first weird year away from Sycamore, and I'm even more excited to pass on this scholarship to this year's winner and hear of their success as they pursue education. Congratulations to Allison Couvert.
Next, please welcome to the stage Mr. Mila Mavius to present the Peter L. Johnson Scholarship.
The Pete Johnson statue is a tribute to not only a local legend, but a great teacher, a great coach, a great mentor, and a really nice man. And he's still going strong. The Peter L. Johnson Scholarship this year, in the amount of $1,000, is awarded to Kate Majerus. Thank you.
Now, let's crunch some numbers. Here to present the National Council of Supervisors of Mathematics Award and the Illinois Council of Teachers of Mathematics Outstanding Senior in Math Award is Mr. Jason Kavanaugh.
Thanks, Tyler. Every year, the math department is fortunate to give out 2 awards to outstanding seniors in math. And, you know, we have a ton of students who are well deserving of that, as evidenced by our 8 consecutive conference championships. But this year, our 2 award winners are Tyler Hall and Jake Nienaber.
Thank you, Mr. Kavanaugh. I'm sure the selection was very difficult, having an 8-time conference champion math team and all. Next, it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Ian Wheeler to present the Sycamore Firefighters Local 3046 Juanita Doss Memorial Scholarship.
Good evening. Congratulations, everybody. The Sycamore Firefighters Local 3046 Juanita Doss Memorial Scholarship is meant to assist a student in continuing their education after high school in the fields of firefighting, health, or a public service career. And we have a $500 award that's been developed for this. This year we have 4 recipients, and the first recipient is Mr. Cole Flatter. And our second recipient is Mr. Keegan Reynolds. No Keegan. All right. That's all right. I know where he lives. The third recipient is Mr. Jeffrey Ward. Yeah, all right. And our fourth and final is Miss Kate Majerus. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wheeler. We have local heroes one after the other tonight. Here to introduce the Sycamore Fraternal Order of Police Sycamore Lodge 133 Scholarship is Sergeant Justin Ness.
Well, it didn't fall down, so that's a start. As he said, we are the Sycamore Fraternal Order of Police. And we have 3 scholarship awards this evening, each for $750 to a deserving student. In no particular order, we'll start with Cameron Anderson. Next up, Autumn Carlson. Notice I'm working the stairs so that I can really run the risk. And last but not least, Jocelyn Peck. Thank you.
Thank you, Sergeant Ness. Tonight, Mrs. Beth Bollinger from Resource Bank is here to present the Resource Bank Centennial Service Award.
Good evening. Resource Bank believes in investing in our communities.
Our Centennial Service Award is a $1,000 scholarship given annually to graduating seniors in the DeKalb County area who have been chosen for their extraordinary volunteerism and civic activities in their community. These graduates have distinguished themselves as outstanding volunteers through activities which include Feed My Starving Children, Voluntary Action Center, Feed 'em Soup and local food banks, tending community gardens, collecting over 3,000 books for an Eagle Scout literacy project, working with Pay It Forward House, Gracie Center, DeKalb County Youth Services, Kiwanis, Rotary Clubs, the library, spearheading a bicycle donation and recycling project which donated over 100 bikes and helmets to kids in need, children's ministry camps at local churches, building buddy benches, rebuilding wildlife habitats, mentoring children, participating with Kids on the Block puppet show. I could go on and on. Those are just to name a few ways that these remarkable students have gone above and beyond to help improve their community. Please join me in congratulating the following 8 students. You might want to hold your applause, and if you could all come up here. The first one is Eliza Bowers-Chen, Jared Bungie, Nathan Flaherty, Elizabeth Swedberg, Ryan Loitz, Colin Good, Grant Minahan, Allison Couvert. Congratulations to all of you. Yeah. Are you Eliza? Come in. Who's Eliza? Who's Eliza? You are. I'm going to go in order. How's that? Jared? Congratulations. Nathan? Over here. Elizabeth? Congratulations. Ryan? Congratulations. And Colin? Congratulations. Good job. Okay, Grant, how are you? And I have one more. All right, take care.
Thank you, Mrs. Bollinger. From the Chamber of Commerce, we have former Superintendent Dr. Robert Hammond presenting the Ambassador Club Scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Bob Hammond, and I am a member of the Sycamore Chamber Ambassador Club. Congratulations, seniors. And lest we forget, congratulations, moms and dads and grandmothers and grandfathers. The Sycamore Chamber Ambassadors are a group of community leaders that serve as a volunteer force for our greater Sycamore community. We award 2 $500 scholarships annually to 2 high school seniors who demonstrate outstanding community involvement and volunteering. So on behalf of the Sycamore Chamber of Commerce and the ambassadors, I am pleased to announce this year's recipients of the Ambassador Club Scholarship. Our first recipient is, sorry about the pronunciation, Ilana Kirkhoff. Our other recipient is Miss Jocelyn Peck. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hammond. It is my honor to introduce Mrs. Becky Springer tonight to present the Illinois Community Credit Union Scholarship.
It is my privilege and honor to be here today to present the 4th Annual Illinois Community Credit Union College Scholarship Awards. ICCU is dedicated to helping our young members succeed in life and help them reach their full potential through our scholarship program. We award 2 $1,500 scholarships to graduating seniors. Both seniors were from Sycamore High School this year. Our first recipient, Melissa Nally. Our second recipient, Ms. Jocelyn Peck. Thank you.
To present our last scholarships of the night, the Dyke Van Gorder Scholarship, the Rhoda Johnson Memorial Scholarship, and the National Merit Scholarship, please welcome the principal of Sycamore High School, Tim Carlson.
Good evening. I'd like to first begin by congratulating the entire class of 2018. Parents, you should be very proud of your sons and daughters. They have always upheld the highest standards of citizenship, character, and scholarship during their 4 years here at Sycamore High School. And we, as a faculty and staff, are very proud of the class of 2018. I would also like to thank the individuals and organizations for their unbelievable generosity, dedication, and support of our students during tonight's program and always. Tonight is a tremendous reflection of the values of this community. My secretaries added up the total amount of money that our students will leave this community with, both local and college scholarships, and it came to almost $1.4 million. We'll walk out of this town here come this fall. Congratulations. First scholarship I get to present is the Rhoda Bagley Johnson Memorial Scholarships in memory of Peter L. Johnson's first wife is to a person planning to pursue a career in education. The winner is Melissa Nally. The next scholarship is the Dyke Van Gorder Scholarship. Mr. Dyke Van Gorder is a 1959 graduate of Sycamore High School. He is also the owner of Network Technologies International in Scottsdale, Arizona. He is excited about his long-term relationship helping Sycamore High School students. One of Mr. Van Gorder's goals is that someday we'll have more engineers than lawyers in our country. This is Mr. Van Gorder's 6th year providing a very generous $10,000 scholarship to a student interested in pursuing a career in engineering. I am proud to announce this year's winner of the $10,000 Van Gorder Scholarship, Elizabeth Swedberg. I had a scholarship that was given to me today, so I'm trying to find my notes from Mr. Bruce Griffith. It is the Dwayne Munter Scholarship. It's a scholarship is $5,000 a year, renewable for 4 years, so worth $20,000. This person is going to the University of Nebraska. It is Teresa Kramer. Congratulations. She won't have to tackle anybody for her free ride at Nebraska, it sounds like. And there's another person I'm going to give a award to who also won't have to tackle anybody, but is going to football school, but for different reasons. So this is a certificate of National Merit Scholarship to Tyler Nelson. Tyler will step forward. This scholarship, along with 4 other awards Tyler received at the University of Alabama, who will receive $194,000 over the next 4 years. Congratulations. Again, congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Mr. Carlson. Now, one more presentation is in order, but instead of a gift for the class of 2018, this is a gift from it. Please welcome the senior class treasurer, Sarah Hine, to present the 2018 senior class gift.
Thank
Thank you, Tyler. As a senior class treasurer, it is my pleasure to welcome Superintendent Miss Kathy Countryman and the Board of Education President, Mr. Jim Dombeck, to the stage. I'm honored to get the chance to announce our senior gift. The Class of 2018 gift is our new Spartan logo on the outside wall of the North Foyer overlooking the football field. We hope this new logo will oversee many more years of success here at SHS.
Thank you, Sarah. All right, we finally made it to the end of the night. Today was officially our last day of school as the class of 2018. Whether your 4 years went as fast as Mr. Kavanaugh's presentation tonight, or it seemed to go as long as this night did, I am sure that Sycamore will forever have a special place in all of our hearts. No matter where we go, and no matter how much time passes, we will always have a home in Sycamore. The class of 2018, for 13 years, has become a one-of-a-kind family. Through our ups and downs, we have shown that our capabilities in this world do not just reach the sky, but they surpass the atmosphere. There is no doubt that the class of 2018 will change the world. But as this next weekend, this next summer, and this next year, and our adult lives approach, I ask that we all remember where we came from. Sycamore cares about us, and there is no better example than what we have witnessed before our eyes tonight. We have spent almost 3 hours with members of our community who gave out hundreds of thousands of dollars because they believe in our future. Sycamore believes in our future. The class of 2018 gives thanks for everything that our parents and our family and our community have done for us, even if the Park District put in the awesome new community center the same year most of us are leaving. But in all seriousness, we are all thankful for such a loving, caring, and selfless community that we had the pleasure of being a part of for the past 18 years. This weekend is going to bring back many memories of our childhood and establish new ones that we all will keep for the rest of our lives. And with these memories, the class of 2018 will take that love that Sycamore has shown us, and we will spread it to the ends of the earth. Whether we are living in Barcelona, abroad in Spain, working in Silicon Valley, or even visiting that rival city of DeKalb, Sycamore will forever be in each one of our hearts. We may not live here, we may not come back, but the values that this community has established within us have shaped us to be ready to face any challenge that comes our way. We will never forget what Sycamore has done for us. We may not always be in Sycamore, but Sycamore will always be in us. In the wise words of an all-knowing bear, wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. Thank you, everyone, for a fantastic night, and congratulations, class of 2018. Thank you all for coming tonight, and have a great rest of your night, too.